Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is it. We're here for the final part of our Core Arabic Words series. We have come such a long way, and I am so excited to cross this finish line with you today. Seriously, a huge congratulations for making it this far. In this final session, we're going to lock in the last set of essential words and phrases. This is what's going to really solidify your foundation in Arabic and give you the confidence to have even more amazing conversations. So, you ready to dive in one last time? Let's do it. So, here's our game plan. We'll start with words for daily life, then branch out to describing the world, we'll talk about people and jobs, and then we'll put it all together with some absolutely essential phrases. We're grouping them like this to really help them stick. Okay, let's kick things off with words you can use from the second you wake up. These are those super common, high-frequency words that are all about your daily routine and the things you see around your home. All right, let's walk through our day with verbs. So first thing in the morning, you istayqala, you wake up. Then maybe you istahammama, or bathe. And of course, you've got akala, or eat. You'll also ghasala, or wash. And finally, for many of us, it's time to dhahaba ila al-amal, which means to commute or just go to work. And here's where it all starts to click. We're taking that verb, ghasala, to wash, and putting it right into a real-life sentence. See how it works here? I wash my hair 3 times a week. This is how you go from just knowing words to actually using them. Okay, so after our morning routine, we've got to get dressed, right? Let's run through some basics. We've got kamis, which is a shirt, sirwal for pants, fustan is a dress, badla, a suit, and hizam is a belt. Now check this out. What a great example of how to use this new vocabulary. The word fustan, for dress, is used here in a really nice compliment. That dress makes her look sophisticated. That is a fantastic phrase to tuck away in your conversational toolkit. All right, we've handled our personal world, so now let's step outside and learn how to talk about everything around us. In this section, we're going to cover adjectives, some nature words, and how to talk about the weather. You know, one of the absolute best ways to learn adjectives is by learning opposites together. Let's start with a really simple one. We have an alif, which means clean, and on the other side, you guessed it, we have mutasih, which means dirty. Let's do just one more pair, because this is so helpful. On the left, we've got qawi, meaning strong, and its opposite on the right is da'if, meaning weak. Seeing them side by side like this just helps burn them into your brain, you know? So, ready to become a weather reporter in Arabic? Here are a few key words for you. We have thalj for snow, dabab for fog, and the big one, asifa ra'adiyya for thunderstorm. And for the good days, we've got ash-shams, the sun, and jabal, a mountain. And here we have this really beautiful descriptive sentence using our new word for snow, thalj. The snow is falling in the woods. You can almost picture it, can't you? See? This is what happens when you learn words in context. Okay, from the natural world, let's switch gears and head into the world of work. In this section, we're going to get you all the vocabulary you need to talk about different jobs and what you'd find in an office. Sooner or later, someone's going to ask, what do you do? It happens everywhere. So let's learn some jobs. We've got mudir, a manager, tahi, a cook or a chef, muhandis, that's an engineer, mumarrida, a nurse, and mubarmij, a programmer. Is your job on the list? Look, knowing the word is step 1, but knowing how to use it, that's the real goal. In this example, the factory manager is giving instructions. We see the word mudir doing its job in a real-world sentence. This is how you really level up. And of course, once you're at work, you're going to need these. We have ijtima for a meeting, zamilu amal for a coworker, and malaf for a document. And then you've got the easy ones, al-computer and tabi'a for computer and printer. I absolutely love this example for ijtimar, or meeting. It is very impolite to sleep during an important meeting. That's not just a language lesson. That is some solid universal advice for the workplace. All right, we've learned a ton of individual words, nouns, verbs, adjectives. Now it's time for the fun part. Let's start stringing them together into some of the most useful phrases and questions you could possibly learn. Let's start with an absolute classic. Honestly, if you only learn one question today, make it this one. Kam as-sa'a al-an? Or what time is it? Let's try it together. Kam as-sa'a al-an? Awesome. Now here's a phrase that's simple, but so powerful. Just two little words, la taklak. But they mean so much. Don't worry. It's such a kind thing to be able to say to someone. And along those same lines, we have laba. Oh, you will hear this one all the time. It's the perfect thing to say if someone bumps into you, or if you just want to say no problem, or it's all good. It is a fundamental piece of everyday casual Arabic. And just like that, we've done it. We've reached the end of our last set of words. But listen, this is not the end of your Arabic journey. Not even close. It's really just the beginning of the next, even more exciting chapter. I want you to just take a second and let this sink in. Across these 3 sessions, you have built a solid foundation of 2,000 core Arabic words and phrases. That is a huge accomplishment, and it gives you an incredible toolkit to work with. So, I'm going to leave you with this one question. With this amazing new vocabulary you now have, what is the very first conversation that you want to have? Really think about it, maybe practice it a little, and then go out there and make it happen. Thank you so much for learning with me. Your journey is just getting started.